Okay folks, today we're going to test this vintage Pioneer KP500 FM stereo cassette player. Back in the day, this was the top dog unit that you could get for your car or truck or boat or whatever you wanted to put it in. Anyway, this would take multiple paychecks for most guys to pay for. It is not like today's stereos that you can go and buy for $100 at Best Buy or something like that. This was a very expensive unit back then. I mean, even if it was $100 back then, that was a lot more money. Anyway, I bought this from the son of the original owner. The original owner had this in a vehicle for a very short period of time and sold the vehicle, ended up putting it on the shelf, planning on putting it in something else, and just never did. It's got the original paperwork with it. Here's the owner's manual, some other kind of fluff, whatever that is, and then there's even the original purchaser's record that he never sent in, it looks like, and it looks like it was bought on April 21st, 1984. So anyway, for 1984, this thing is looking very, very fine. All the printed lettering and everything is intact. There's no major wear on the cassette tape door. You can see there's a little scuffing right here because obviously it was used. There's a little scuffing on this edge here that'll grab a fingernail. But besides that, just a real nice piece. It's got the original bracket. The original paint on the case is in good shape. The wiring is all still quite long, so it's going to be easy to hook up. Oh, bear with me here. Trying to show you the bottom, but you can see the original decal is intact, showing that it's model number KP500. Just a real nice piece, guys. And today we're going to test it. I want to show you that it works on both audio channels, as well as all the balance and bass treble. All that works as it should. So anyway, we're going to test it. I have it hooked up to a 12-volt power supply, an antenna, and a speaker. And I'm going to show you that it works. There's two output channels on this unit, so we'll test those independently just to show you that they both work. And then I have a cassette here, so we'll be able to slide old Andreas Vollenweider into the slot there and see what happens. So here we go. So to turn these things on, you just click on radio on, and I have it tuned into the lowest FM channel or station I get here at my place, but we'll start from the bottom. So there we are at the bottom. Hopefully you can see. I'll turn it off and turn it back on once we have a station. So you can see there's the stereo indicator turning on. Hopefully you can see, but it has a green glow to the numbers. So there, this will help. So that's turning it off. And then when I turn it back on, you can see everything glows green, as well as the tip of the indicator glows orange, as it should. Anyway, here we go. We'll keep.
What could they do?
So you can see the tuner moves nice and smoothly.
So as strong as it was.
You can see stereo turns on and off as it should when a strong stereo signal is turned in. If we switch to mono, if I can do it, it'll turn off the stereo, as you see, and then when I turn it back on, it comes back on. Let's see, I'll give us a little more volume. Let me show you loudness here. So hopefully you can hear it got louder, quieter, we got mute if it's a little stiff, it looks like. And the mute doesn't work so hot. It worked for me earlier, but you can see the knob kind of flops up and down a little bit. So I imagine, yeah, the mute doesn't seem to work as it should. It worked earlier, so it might just need some cleaning or something on the contacts, but I can't imagine much anyone cares about mute when you can just either turn the volume down or turn the radio off. Anyway, let me show you balance here. So we'll go balance to the left side, so we must be hooked up to the right channel now. So what I'll do is I'll go hook us up to the other channel. So we're on the gray channel now, so we'll just disconnect that. We're going to switch over to the green channel. There we go. You can see we're on green now, and then I'll be able to fade out the other way back to the right channel, and then it'll fade out. So we'll go back to the center here. Bass, so we got no bass, all the bass, and then no treble, all the treble. So anyway, all of that is working. We'll keep going through the, let's see, the tuner.
Jordan, excuse me, was a...
Anyway, strong reception and stereo signal all the way through the dial. And then I don't know what's down here because I think 108 is probably the highest. Okay, finally we're going to test this cassette player. So I'm going to slide this guy into the slot here. You'll see that the tape indicator will turn on when it goes in there. There it is. And you can hear that. So this tape is acoustic only, so it doesn't do too much for us to show you the sound quality. But let me show you that the other audio channel works. So I'm going to disconnect from green back to gray on tape just to show you that that's working. And then I guess I can show you fast forward. Hopefully you can hear that. And then rewind. Anyway, awesome working. Then we'll hit eject and it should just pop the tape out there. It's a little lazy, but it does pop it out. And then I'll show you again here. Maybe it'll be less lazy this time. No, still a little lazy, but it still pops the tape out. It's probably just a little gummy, but the tape should come out a lot faster than that. Anyway, no big deal. Anyway, really nice radio. Let me test mute again. Oh, mute's working. So there's mute, no mute.
It's out to lunch.
Mute. No work, mute. So the mute is a little bit iffy, but like I said, that's probably not a big issue for you anyway. If you've been looking for a really nice KP500 FM stereo cassette player, look no further, guys. This one is about as close to new as you could find, short of original box and that. But it does have all the original instructions here. It was only used for a short period of time, and it's a nice one, guys. Don't miss it.